Oh, hello, grasshoppers. Welcome to the bot signal. So good to have you here today. And I want to say this before I say anything. I have worked on my sound issues. I don't know if they're fixed, but they sure sound better to me. So do let me know. Anyway, today, because every day is a special edition here at the Bot Signal. And if you don't know me, my name is RJ Redden. Entrepreneurs hire me to skyrocket their marketing message because most are shouting into a black hole, or they can't get any traction online to save their lives, or they're just a copy of everybody else. So I create epic chatbot experiences that get people to click that button, connect with you, and convert like crazy. Bottom line, I am on a mission to get 1 million people to change their marketing. Today, we shall start with you. So, my darlings, I know that it's tough out there right now. I know that it's very tough, that folks are wondering and getting into fear, anxiety, depression, and what's coming next, all of those things. But I want to tell you something. And I think that it's important. And I think that it's the last thing you want to do. And I think that when I say this thing, you're probably going to do something like this. Yes, it will be a face palm, because this is not comfortable during these times. But I'm going to tell you this anyway, because I'm RJ. I can do what I want on my show. I think that now, more than ever, it's time for us to show up. The real us. The us that's maybe not quite put together. I mean, if you think I'm put together, woo! I mean, I know I look put together, but I'm, just like everybody else. I'm having my anxieties and my fears about this stuff too. The worst thing that the anxieties and the fears and maybe some of the frustrations that are out there right now, the worst thing that it can do is make you hide. It's the worst thing. Because the hiding just gets easier over time. It just gets easier over time. And believe me, I've been broadcasting. I've been doing a regular show for since 2015? Doesn't that seem like ages ago, people? Anyway, it seems like ages ago, and indeed it might be. What I have learned over time is that when I go under, when I don't show up for my people, not even my audience, you're my people. When I don't show up for my people, then there are circumstances to that. And they're not necessarily immediately financial. What they are, though, is I take a hit right here when I don't show up. Now, do I have things that people want to hear? Yes. Do I have an educational thing every single day? No, I don't. Sometimes I'm showing up and telling you how I feel. Sometimes I'm showing up and telling you a great new idea I had. Sometimes I'm telling you about some success. Sometimes I'm telling you something that is completely unrelated to chatbots, but I find a way to relate it back to chatbots. That's all okay. That's all okay. Listen, if your audience doesn't get to know you, good and bad, how are they going to trust you enough to click when you invite them somewhere? How are they going to do that if you're not out there? If you're not, streaming and, well, you don't necessarily have to stream. There's some people that do really well on Instagram. This just happens to be my very favorite medium. You don't have to choose that, obviously, but I want you to choose something. And I want you to put a little stake in the ground. And I want you to know this because it's very important information. It's an announcement. Let's play a little sound. The announcement is this, that when you put that stake in the ground, you're changing your own environment a little bit. You're saying, okay, I'm going to take a different direction. I'm going to move somewhere. I'm going to move something. I'm going to do something. Whenever you change your environment like that, it starts you in a different direction. And that's important. Starting in a different direction right now might be a really great thing to do. Just saying, hey, I'm going to post on Instagram every day at blah. You're changing your environment. You're changing everything when you do that. So, my friends, I want you to show up. I want you to show up like $1,000,000. I want you to show up. I want you to be who you really are. Because when it comes time to invite people to, I'm hoping your new chatbot, but when you are inviting people to something, maybe it's a webinar, maybe it's something else, maybe it's an Instagram feed. If you have shown up, if you have been yourself, if you've taken the time to hone your message, this is important, my friends. How are you going to hone your message at home by yourself? You're not. There are a ton of brilliant copywriters out there. Trust me. I've been getting to know a few. One of them is Striking Statements. I'm going to throw this lady's website in the comments here, so y'all can go take a look at Keisha Lee Ince, because she's kind of fabulous. She's a copywriter that I had a convo with last week. You can't learn how to swim from the shore. You can't hone your message if you don't try it out in front of people, if you don't get feedback, if you don't get reaction. So that's it. Put a stake in the ground today. It's Monday. It's a great day to do this, baby. Put a stake in the ground, plant the flag, and tell me in the comments, write me, PM me, smoke signal me. I don't care. Send me your goal. What are you going to do? What are you going to commit to get yourself out there in a way that's public, in a way that doesn't always show your shiny side? A friend of mine, Coach Jenny, she's doing 90 days until her event. It's going to be a virtual event. It's going to be a lot of fun. And she's doing a little 90-day run-up on Instagram TV, IGTV. It's a wonderful thing because we get to see the shiny side. We get to see the non-shiny side. Listen, it's okay to be human. In fact, it's pretty great. So that's what I know for today. If you post something you don't like, you can take it down. If you post something that you really, really love, you can transcribe it for free and put it out there again as a blog post. You can do this, people. It's within your reach. It's within your reach. And it must be done. It must be done. Before I invite people to work with me, I stalk them. I get to know, do they have a message? Is it clear? Do they know who they're talking to? I do this for a reason because, of course, I'm doing chatbot copywriting for them. And so I want to know, what all is going on. And I want to know if it's going, just how easy or difficult it's going to be. Because if you come to me and you don't have a message at all, I will send you to a friend who has that, capability of helping you hone your message, because that's what it's about. That's what it's about. So anyway, thank you. Thank you for sitting in with me today. I love this show. I love getting ready for it. I want to say that this is something that I spent a lot of time on this weekend, just thinking about the different things that could be done on the show to make it a little less of a talking head and a little more of a little celebration. Because, babies, we need a celebration today. So, want to also tell you, yep, I'm doing that webinar again this week, and of course it's not too late to sign up. When would it be too late to sign up? Thursday at 2, because the webinar's going on Thursday at 1. That's Central Time, people. I will throw that in the comments as well. I want to throw the link in there because it's important. If you have ever, I can't talk and read at the same time, so I may actually throw that. I'm going to throw that in there a little bit later because I don't want to bore you. If you've ever wondered what it's like to write for chatbots, if you've ever thought to yourself, if you've ever looked at a chatbot and thought to yourself, you know what, I might have the skill to do this, then I'm going to invite you. It's a free deal. You can come by and you can learn what the 4 pillars of great copyright, great chatbot writing are. And I invite you to do so. I'll throw the link in the comments a little bit later on. Right now, I just want to thank you for being there. Thank you for being the best audience that a girl could ever want. And with that, my friends, I will see you in a bot.